So in Central Park in New York, you've got an area that's called Turtle Bay, and you see how many turtles there is in here, yeah, in the centre of New York. Yeah, away from all the noise of obviously everything, you've got a nice area to come and relax. So in the centre of Central Park, you've got the centre lawn area, and as you can see, well used in the beautiful New York sunshine. There's also plenty of refreshments in the sun, and just up there is a bar where you can get food and drink as well, and there is also amenities to use. Here we have a statue near to Turtle Pond of King Jackiello. Is it from Poland? As you can see, yeah, the view of Central Park is absolutely stunning. And there's another access point to the Turtle Pond. Again, more refreshments, yeah, plenty throughout the park.
Bye-bye.
If you're feeling really hot and really brave, whilst the sprinklers are on, why not give it a go? Yeah. Again, yeah, just heading towards the zoo in Central Park. So many places just to sit and relax. More of the lawn areas in Central Park. The gates are open from 9 AM until dusk if you want to come and make use of some of the many lawn areas. And some of the architecture in the park as well. Here we've got one of the many bridges and underpasses within the park. Actually, this one is called Glade Arch. So this part of Central Park is called Alice in Wonderland, as can be seen here. Got a statue depicting Alice in Wonderland. There is also various QR codes around to scan for audio guides. And then you've got the lake here as well with more facilities. It's like a restaurant. So, conservatory water. So next to the lake you've got the Hans Christian Andersen Storytelling Hour. Saturdays at 11 AM between June and September. With a statue there. Also depicting the Hans Christian Andersen.
Welcome everyone to the Central Park Zoo. Thank you for joining us for this California Sea Lion Feeding and Behavioral Enrichment Session. We have 3 California sea lions. Sally, born in 2015, came to us from the New York Aquarium. Theo came to us from the Bronx Zoo, where he was born in 2019. And finally, Charlie, who was born in 2013. She was found orphaned in Southern California and was rescued and then relocated to our zoo by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. California has seen a dramatic increase in the number of orphaned pups in recent years, and the Wildlife Conservation Society is proud to be a part of this important rescue effort. This is a unique opportunity to see firsthand how our keepers work with our animals, teaching them behaviors we'll need them to do in order to maintain their health and enrich their lives here at the zoo. Our keepers continuously train the sea lions on new behaviors throughout their lives. Now, as I said, this is our sea lion feeding and behavioral enrichment session. You may wonder what I mean by behavioral enrichment. Well, if you've ever played fetch with a dog, or provided a scratching post to your cat, that's all behavioral enrichment. It encourages animals to do behaviors that are good for both their physical and mental well-being. Behavioral enrichment gives animals at the zoo something active to do and something stimulating to focus on. I'll point out the behaviors our sea lions will demonstrate during the feeding. However, I'll let you in on a little secret. While the sea lions are participating in the behavioral enrichment session, the keepers are using the time to give the sea lions their daily physical checkup. Animals don't like to let anyone know when they're not feeling well. A sea lion that looks sick is very attractive to sharks or other predators, so masking illness is essential to their survival. Our sea lions are taught behaviors that allow the keepers to catch potential problems early. They let the keepers give them injections, check their eyes, weigh them, and even draw blood. Alright, looks like the feeding is starting to begin. You'll notice the sea lions are getting saline eye drops. Animals are often suspicious of new things, especially around vulnerable areas like the eyes. So our keepers like to give them daily eye drops so they get used to them. That way, just in case they ever need medicated eye drops, they won't be afraid. You also may notice the keepers putting a balled hand or pull up to the sea lions, and the sea lion touching their nose to it. This is called targeting. Our sea lions know dozens of verbal and visual cues, and targeting is a great way to focus their attention. You'll also notice that they get daily dental checks, and so they make sure they check their teeth. Sea lions have cone-shaped teeth that are black, that have this black bacteria that helps protect their teeth, kind of like we have white enamel that protects our teeth. Nice jump, Charlie. Oh, nice flip there. You'll also hear them start making noises. We call that barking, and that's how they communicate with each other. Look, there's Charlie barking. They all have their own unique bark, and you can tell who's talking. Nice dance there, Charlie. California sea lions are found off the west coast of North America, from Vancouver all the way down to Mexico. You can help our sea lions by protecting the oceans by recycling. Sea lions can dive to a depth of 700 feet in the water. And they have big eyes that let light go through so then they can see when inside those two steps. Nice flip there, Charlie. Good job, Sally. Looks like Theo's getting a flipper check. Doing a little dance for you. And then check their back flippers, which sometimes they can give injections or give blood samples. Sea lions can also swim up to 25 miles per hour. They do this by porpoising, which is